We're here at 2025 Chicago Blackhawks development camp with the new head coach of the Rockford IceHogs, Jared Nightingale. You've had a few of these camps over the years. This is your first one as a different role as the head coach. Does it feel different at all?
Maybe a little bit. It's all kind of the same. We're kind of the development staff runs it. We're just kind of here, kind of just watching and interacting, and it's the first step of building relationships with the staff and getting to know some of the Hawks prospects. So it's good.
Off ice again for a third straight year. How does that change for this week?
Yeah, it's a little different. I think my first year here, we were on the ice 4 years ago. Last year I was in Washington. They did it, on the ice. It's a different approach, but it's also they hit on a lot of, they hit the mental skills and more talk and a lot of team bonding stuff, team building stuff. It's neat, and again, it's all about the relationships and getting to know everybody.
Does this start to make it feel even more real with your job in Rockford, that this is kind of the first step, the first event that builds up towards September and October?
Yeah, no doubt. It's the first time coming and seeing everybody with the Hawks. And obviously when you see some players, some future Hawks and IceHogs, it's starting to set in, and I'm really excited.
I know the draft just happened and you were watching just like all of us, but what was your main takeaway maybe from the way that Kyle and the rest of this team is building this next class and this group of prospects? It seems like quite a bit of size as well.
Yeah, kind of that was the whole draft. I think, what was it, no defenseman under 6 foot. Hockey's kind of a copycat league. You saw the way Florida played. But same thing I'd say every year. I think it's exciting times. It's an opportunity, and it's the next wave of prospects. It's always neat to be a part of it.
What about the way that you guys are constructing this Rockford team? There's been a few signings out there that have been announced. What are you liking about the core and the group that you're building towards for this next season?
Yeah, well, I really like the veterans, the guys that have been around so far that we've gotten. Obviously thinking to add another piece or two. But I think there's a good core of players back. Obviously we're pulling for guys to make an impression and make the Hawks. But I'm confident with the core of returners and some of the young prospects coming in. It should be an exciting team to watch.
Lastly, how good does it feel on a personal level to be back here in the Midwest and be working and living here? Does that give a little extra pep to your step?
Yeah, for sure. I love it. I'm a Detroit sports fan at heart, so it's I got to get over that. But no, it's nice only being a drive away instead of a flight. It's definitely easier, and obviously something I've done in the past, so it's nice.
Thanks for the time, Jared.
All right, thanks.